Tom Brady's Strange History of Kissing His Son by Mori once again. And before we start, if you hear any banging in the background, my dad's like putting something up. So sorry about that, but it shouldn't be too loud. It shouldn't be too loud. So we're good. There we go.
All right, so recently, Tom Brady, one of the best quarterbacks in NFL history and football history in general, unless you're from somewhere outside of America where you call soccer football. Like, come on, people, get with the
Come
times.
on,
But
bro.
anyway, Tom Brady has recently been getting backlash online from people for releasing a photo where he's being kind of weird with his son. His son is sitting on his lap, and Tom Brady has his eyes closed
That is
and is
just
kissing
so
his son on the
weird,
back of
bro.
his neck. I'm not gonna lie, it looks kind of weird at
Yeah.
face value. And as a straight man with high testosterone,
Like some of y'all will say that's just a father-son relationship, but that, come on, that looks weird. You can't lie, that looks so weird.
in a not so tight relationship with his father, looking at this photo is kind of making me uncomfortable. And you know, it's not the
For
first
real.
time that Tom Brady has been known for this kind of behavior, and I'm not making any moral judgments. I'm just trying to report on the occurrence. Now, here, as you can see in this video, is his son, the same one that we just saw in that video. However, he's like 2 years younger in this video, and you're gonna see that this is not the first time something like this has happened.
You know, Jack, everything comes at a cost, bud.
So
What
yeah,
the heck?
him and his son seem to be very close, and
Very.
you know, if you thought that was the last kiss while he's getting rubbed down by his masseuse, think again.
The second kiss shared by father and son prompted tweets from viewers using words like very disturbing and uncomfortably
Gosh.
long.
He calls his
Oh,
boy back
second.
for a second kiss, and a much longer one at that. And you can see that his son is very uncomfortable with this kind of behavior, you know, wiping his lips after the fact. And, you know,
Yeah.
at that age, you know, it's okay, I guess, for a father to kiss his son on the cheek or on the forehead. You know, typically your mom would kiss you on the lips, right? Or something like that because, you know, that's your mom. But I'm not going to lie, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I find that kind of behavior just weird. And like I
Yeah.
said before, I'm not going to really put a moral judgment on it. I'm not going to say it's good or bad, but I personally, in my humble opinion, find that just very strange, especially if your son finds it to not be something that he's comfortable with. I'm not saying he is or is not, but based on what I just saw, he was wiping his lips after kissing his father on the lips, and it didn't seem like he was really comfortable with it. And in going back to the Instagram post we just saw, you could see that in the next slide, his son, who is 13 years
So
old right now,
weird.
is also sitting on his dad's lap in some kind of pool chair, you know, relaxing in the sun. I'm not sure if they're on vacation or not, but, you know, they're having a very loving father and son kind of bonding time. And here you can see some of the responses from people on Twitter saying, bro, no fucking way. What is this shit? His kid is about to get his driver's license and is still sitting in his dad's lap getting kisses. Tom, please be for real right now. Vomit emoji face. And then another person said, it's only weird because y'all are making it weird. What? No,
Yeah.
that's a slippery slope because you could literally apply that to any kind of weird pedophilic behavior.
Hey, that guy that just took that kid across the street, it's not that weird. It's only weird because you're making it weird, you know? So I'm gonna do the same thing. No, I'm joking.
Between a parent and their child. You could literally have your weird uncle touching you in a sexual way. Like, yikes. But they go on to say that it's not what we were raised or what our culture is. Just because it's a part of somebody's culture does not mean that it's a good attribute of that culture. Many cultures around the world participate in very bad practices that harm children. But anyways, he goes on to say, and he doesn't mean it in any weird way, like how some people are viewing it. That's normal for their family, stop making it weird. Okay, fair enough. If that's his opinion and that's his analysis on the situation, he's entitled to it, but I am also entitled to my opinion.
Yep,
My
you got it,
opinion
bro.
when I say that this is something that I wouldn't personally do to my future son
That's
in
what I'm
that
saying.
manner. Like, okay, if I'm hanging out with my little boy and I kiss him on the neck and just keep him moving, that's one thing. But it's another thing when we're just chilling by the poolside on a pool chair and he's sitting on my lap and then I decide
gotta
to
stop
kiss him
showing
on the
this
back
picture.
of his
It's
neck
actually
while
making
he's
me
holding the phone and
uncomfortable,
we're
bro.
taking a selfie and then I decide to post that to Instagram. Like, I'm sorry, but this just it kind of reminds me of the whole D Wade and his son and the way that he kind of groomed
What was
his
happening
son
with
into
them?
some kind of weird. You know what? I'm not gonna even say it, but all I'm gonna say is that a lot of parents don't understand the kind of influence they have on their children. I mean, as I recall, there's a specific word a lot of you like to use for situations like this, and it starts with a G and ends with a grooming. And I'm not saying that it is or isn't. I'm just saying that it's kind of giving me groomer vibes. And the fact that in the caption of this photo it says "Love this boy" with a heart emoji. I mean, it's
The fact
just
is,
to
he didn't even need to add the last picture, like with him and his son, like their feet and stuff out. It's like, why? You just want it to be obvious that he's sitting on your lap like that. It's just, it feels weird. It feels weird that I even have to know this much. You know what I'm saying?
any other person outside of Tom Brady's immediate family or friend group, this kind of behavior would seem kind of weird, especially in American culture. And the way the boy is smiling in the photo, and Tom is just like enjoying it. He has his eyes closed, and so does his son. I mean, there's just too much passion in this photo for my comfort levels. Like, this is the kind of photo that you would take with your
Too
girl or
much.
your
Oh my
wife. I
gosh.
mean, flip the genders over. If this was his daughter, what would people be saying? This would probably be just as weird having your daughter sit in your lap and kissing her while taking a selfie
It
on the
would be a
back of her
lot
neck. Like,
weirder
I don't
too.
know. I don't have children yet, but
It's
I'm
crazy.
just trying to imagine if I would do this or not. And I genuinely think I would not. But I will
Yeah.
make the disclaimer and say that maybe this is just a part of his culture and his family customs. Maybe there's nothing to it, and it is just a father showing love to his son.
Gosh, just
But I will
judging on
say that not
someone's
everything has
tall.
to be posted to the internet. Like, we get it. You love your son, and we've seen videos of you kissing your son on the lips before, and you clearly love your children, and that's cool. That's fine. But you have to understand that not everybody's gonna see it the way you see it, and you have a public image based on the perception of you being a football quarterback and you know, doing things in our culture like kissing your son on his lips and on the back of his neck is not something that's just like common among us. And you know, Tom has clearly been doing this kind of stuff for a very long time, since his son was a very young child, as you can see in this photo
Gosh.
when his son was probably like 6 or 7. Here in another photo where his son looks to be a little younger, here's Tom kissing his father on the lips, so it's
What
probably
the
like a
heck?
cultural family tradition passed down from his father to him and
Ew,
now
dude.
on
No,
into his son. You
yeah.
know, here's another photo of Tom kissing his coach on the lips.
Alright, bro. This needs to stop. Like I said, it's already weird, but like he said in the video, it's okay. Like if that's what you do, that's what you do, and everybody in your family's comfortable with it, fine. But with your coach, that is weird. That is weird.
I mean,
Oh
hey,
my
it ain't my
gosh.
thing. I'm not entirely sure where his family is from, but as long as he's not doing this kind of stuff to anybody else's kids and anybody else who's not a consenting adult, I guess, you know, he can carry along with doing
And what
this
was
kind of
that?
behavior.
Kisses his wife like he's off to go to duty or something. Kisses his son like he's gonna be spending eternity there. What the heck?
But I do want to know your thoughts and opinions down below. What do you think about this?
I think
Do
it's
you think
weird.
it's weird, awkward,
I
not
do.
appropriate, or do you think it's totally fine? And
I mean, like he said in the video, do what you want with your family. I feel like it's kind of weird that he keeps posting about it though. It's kind of like, all right, bro, we get it. You love your son. I think you've showed us enough by now. Like I said, that picture with his feet and stuff, they didn't even need to add that. That makes it look so much weirder too. Like it's just bad. But hey, he's a football player, not somebody that could basically be canceled for something like this. I mean, it's not gonna affect his football career. He's still gonna be probably one top quarterbacks in the league. His life's gonna go on anyways. So yeah, peace.